Hello, good morning. This is Nas from NB Network Lessons. Hope everyone's doing okay and in high spirits. Thank you so much for joining. My today's topic is going to be Calculus 3, Advanced Calculus, and we're going to discuss 2 dimensions and 3 dimensions. So that's the first topic in Calculus 3. This is the Advanced Calculus lessons. So welcome to all of the calculus lovers. Here we go. So let's see first what a two-dimensional graph is. Okay, we're going to see what two-dimensional graph is. So what is two-dimensional graph? You know, if I draw something on this board, it's going to have 2 dimensions, right? So let's say if I have this right here, we have x-axis and then we have y-axis. Okay, so let's pick 2 points on this graph. So I'm going to say, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I do on the y-axis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let me pick a point. Let's say x is equal to 2, right? And I say y is equal to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5. So the point is going to be approximately right here. I draw a dotted line just to show you. Okay. So this point is basically, let's call this a point. So this point is x is equal to 2, y is equal to 5. All right. So now let's go ahead and draw another point. Let's say we pick x is equal to 4, which is, let me draw that in red. So this is 4, all right? And then y is equal to 2, all right? So then this is gonna be point right here. So approximately right here. And let's call this point Q. So Q, x is equal to 2, and x is equal to 4, and then y is equal to 2. All right. Now the fun part. Let me ask you this. How would you calculate the distance between point P and point Q? This right here, distance. How would you calculate that? That is my question. Well, there is a distance formula which we can use, and the distance formula says, I'll write it down for you on the board. Distance formula, and we're going to look at three-dimensional visual also soon. So that is basically, if we are measuring distance between Q and P points, that would be equal to under root of what you do is you say x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square. Now you might ask, well, should I pick this first or should I pick that first? Doesn't matter, because when I'm going to square it, it's going to become plus. So just to let you know, if we do this, we say Q first. So 4 minus 2 whole square plus y1, which is this 2 minus 5 square. And you take under root of that, and that will give you an answer. So this is going to be 2 square plus minus 3 square under the root. So this becomes 4 plus 9 under the root. So the answer is 9 plus 4 is 13. So 13 under root is the answer. Okay, so that's how you calculate distance between 2 points in 2-dimensional. Now let's look at 3 dimensions. That is what really, calculus 3 talks about is 3 dimensions. So you got to visualize, you go to a movie and you watch 3D movie. You're basically, what they're saying is that you're looking at the movie from 3 angles, right? And we're going to try to establish that for you. So without erasing that, let me see if I can draw that right here. So you've got this right here. We've got this axis right here. All right. And then we've got this axis right here. All right. So in 3-dimensional, always remember, this is X, this is Y, and this is Z. Okay? You think you guys can remember that? That in case of 3-dimension, the one which is leaving, coming out of the board is always going to be X. All right? And then which is going up is going to be Z. And then horizontal on the board is going to be Y. So this is 3-dimensional. So let's pick a point. Let's say we have a point, I don't know, maybe right here. We say X0, Y0, Z0. This is my point. Let's say I call it P. All right. Now there is another point right here and I call it Q. And then that is X1, Y1, Z1. All right. Simple, easy peasy. So basically what I'm trying to say is that, let's say if this point is right here is X, so kind of like we're looking at, let's see if I can fix this, and then you have the Q point, which is kind of like this. Okay, so now I ask you, how do you find distance between point Q and point P in 3-dimension form? This distance right here. How would you find that? Well, there is a formula. The formula says 3-dimensional distance is equal to, you take under the root, okay, you say x1 minus x0 square plus y1 minus y0 square plus z1 minus z0 square. So then you take that, and like I said, you can pick this, you can make this x0 first, or come over here, you can even do it like this, x0 minus x1. Why? Because when we square it, it's going to become plus. So it doesn't really matter. So ladies and gentlemen, I just introduced you with Advanced Calculus Lesson 1. Look at a graph in 2 dimension, and then we have 3 dimension. So stay tuned for more courses in Calculus 3. If you love calculus, stick with me. I'm going to make it so easy for you to understand, because you know why? I have passion for this course. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the contents, go ahead and give me a like. Till next time. Bye.